Ciena Faeth, and I grew up in Atascadero, California. I was lucky. I had a great career. I went in September 2007. It was awesome. So my dad was getting ready to retire from the reserves, and he had it all planned out. We were on our Westpac tour. I was ABF, a purple shirt, and I was up on the flight deck fueling a jet, and everybody knew my dad was going to fly onto the ship but me. So I'm fueling a jet, and my LPO gets on the mic. He says, "Faith, I need you to come fuel the cod that just landed." So I said, okay. So I'm walking over the cod with my fuel hose, and my dad walks off. And I drop the hose, I run and give him a huge hug, and we served on the Reagan for about a month together. We went to Guam and Korea, and that was probably one of the highlights of my Navy career. 2010 came around, and I was sick of deploying every year on the ship. So I asked for an IA billet, individual augmentee, and I went to Iraq for a year, and I did security and customs over there. So my Iraq experience was awesome. I was on Al-Assad, was there for a year, and we did security. So security and customs. So anybody that came in or went off the base, we had to search them, make sure they didn't bring any contraband on. We'd get mortared every now and then. I remember walking to the chow hall, and there was a car that had been set out for a while, and there was actually IED in that, and we'd walk by that thing every day. And to know that there was an IED was kind of crazy. But yeah, I had a great experience. I made some friendships over there that I can actually call my family now. And then when I got out of the military, I needed to do something more. So I started running long distance, and it was a time for me to get away from everything, put my headphones in and not have to think about life. But I wanted to take it one step further. I wanted to run for a purpose. So I joined RWB, Red, White, and Blue, and I started running with a full-size American flag. I run a half marathon every month. And the reason I run with the flag is I run for those who died for the flag. I run for those who can no longer run any longer. And I run for those who have given a part of their life for our country. JoJo is the one thing that I know that I can take anywhere. She makes me so happy. She knows when I cry, she will be right there for me. She is a Lab Rottweiler mix. I actually have an American flag that she wears as well when she'll run on some of the events with me. We go hiking every weekend. Some of the people I met in the military have become my family. They are some of the greatest, most amazing, caring people. And even though we do go through some tragic times, there is good in this world. And I think just if more people share that, it would really help. And so I want to keep running with the flag just to show about people how passionate I really am. I get people when I'm running that will stop and shake my hand or want to take a picture with me or just say thank you. And just to that right there has changed my life. So I did not go into the military with all these tattoos. I went in with one tattoo, 3 stars on my hip. And then I wanted to get more. They all mean something. My entire leg piece I started when I got out, but everything else I was getting while I was in. My dog's footprints. My dog means everything to me. It's the one thing I know that will never leave me. So I had my entire back done. I got an American flag down my back since it has changed my life so much. Both my sides I got done when I went to Singapore on one of our Westpac tours. So the latest one I have is my leg sleeve. All I have left is to do the background up at the top, but it is 3 wolves taking down an elk. I grew up hunting, so hunting is a huge part of my life. Kind of consider myself a lone wolf. So that is really inspirational. I have the guardian wolf up here. I have a bear right here. Yeah, it's my little outdoor scene. So I have a girl that has a rose over her mouth and she's crying. It kind of just shows I've gone through a lot of depression since I've been out. You can see she's in pain. A lot of people see me and they see this independent, hard-charging female. I got my master's in psychology also when I got out, but it's hard. I don't want people to know that I do suffer inside, so she kind of symbolizes that for me. The hardest thing I've noticed is trying to deal with it on my own. I talk to my dog, but that's not really enough. It's good to find somebody that you can talk to and kind of similar experiences, or just someone that will just listen. They might not have to know what you're going through, but to find somebody that can listen, I would highly recommend it because it's been hard for me. So I want to give a shout out to my tattoo artist at Boujou Tattoo. Her name's Christy. She is amazing. I give her an idea. I told her I wanted a wolf pack taking down an elk, and she came up with this. My mom and dad and sister are huge inspirations in my life. I would just want to make them proud, and whenever I do something, I want to do it for them. And then Red, White, and Blue, RWB, my running organization, they have become like a family to me and somebody I can lean on for support if I need it. And they just got me really into running.